Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. You can't change everything, but you can control the present. Room 104, Season 1, Episode 10. This episode is called Red Tent. Okay. Doom, 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 doom. I actually like the song. Out of all the themes, out of all the intro songs, this is the one that I prefer. It's hot. It's red. We got that wire tool wrench thing, you know, the one that you strip the wires with. Is he soldering something? 2 voices, 1 face. Is it a red light? No. It's the reflection from the red tent. What's up with this phone? Okay, first of all, why is there a tent in room 104? Ooh. They up in there acting like some T words. I know what to do in times like this. Hello? Yes, I'm in room 103. Something fishy going on in room 104. At that point, I'm trying to figure out, are they hackers? What's going on? They said 2 words that just did it for me. They said delicate and they said killed. Huh? Criminals don't need to tell each other their names. That's like criminal activity 101. The less you know, the better. We have Mr. Wisconsin Midwesterner versus Mr. Focused, I'm going to do my job at hand. While I'm sitting in my living room saying, y'all both about to go to prison. Both of y'all. BOFF. Both of y'all. Lord, they talking about a black man. I can't. Ain't nobody but a bunch of debukers. That boy is straight up. Look, nobody but a bunch of debukers are Packers fans. And I'm going to just throw it out there. And if you happen to live in Dubuque, guess what? Holla at your girl. You know I'm not lying. Hello? Yes, front desk, this is room 103. There's some weird people up in room 104. You think you could send some help? Thinking this room is a little 2000, like year 2000-ish to now, like around this time. Maybe last November, perhaps. We have this campaign on TV. There's a flat screen. Not a flat, like flatted at that, but, you know, a little thicker. It's not a fat back. It's not a wide back, as my brother calls, you know, them big back TVs, the ones that we've seen in previous episodes. You know, a big back. A little thicker than usual. The Midwesterner, the Packers fan, says, hey, he drops a note. He says, I can't do it. He leaves. So now we have the person we know to be Alex in the red tent alone. Alex has a press pass, his suit. He's putting together some sort of contraption that is going to go kaboom. There's a knock at the door. He can't answer the knock because he's in the shower. I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's his homeboy coming back saying, all right, sorry. We never seen him again. He's in the shower. This nasty, weird maintenance man then came in the room and started cleaning the AC unit. And I said to myself, Self, and myself said, I said, Self, do you see this weird giant in the room with all kind of chemicals on the table about to kill this man? Myself said, So nobody in that room ever catches a clue of what's going on, ever. Room 104 got some bad spirits up in there. What y'all need to do is have a good bishop come up in there and just cleanse it out. Just pray it away. I mean, y'all don't have no church. There's no choir. There's no like choir situation where the whole church is there. I mean, y'all don't have no praise and worship team that could be in there and just receive what they need to receive up in that room and get some of that bad spirit up out of there. No? I don't know. HBO. I don't care what y'all say. That maintenance man was Peter gazing. Let's talk about Homeboy's tattoo. I felt like it was tally marks on his shoulder, like he's done this before. I don't know. What do y'all think? Did y'all notice the tattoo? I don't know. What do you think? You think he did it 4 or 5 times? Let me know. Drop a comment below. And make sure y'all hit subscribe too. Or else. I really won't do anything, but I definitely will appreciate you continuing your activity on my page. Thank you. So I'm saying to myself, he's going to kill you. He's going to kill you and get rid of that tent because he's sent there because he's been watching you, right? Didn't y'all think that too? This maintenance man is weird as heck. Not the maintenance man. Would he be a hitman? And what did they say? How's it going to turn out? To me, as if Alex at one point was reconsidering going through with the whole process. He started lying, couldn't keep up with his lie, When Steve knocked the stuff off the table and Alex kind of lost his marbles for a second, I said, oh snap, he about to blow up the whole hotel, Holiday Inn. Hey, police, this is room 105 at this crappy motel. Something's going on over here, man. It's a lot of sounds and some weird activity. You think you can send a couple units en route? So, suspicious persons, loud music, loud call. I don't know. I'm scared. Drinking on the job. Both of them. I mean, Alex is on the job, technically. Steve is on the job. Or is Steve even real? What if Steve is this guy's conscience? We don't know. He pulled I'm not going to leave my DNA, my fingerprints on that bottle. Give me a cup. And I said, oh, God, it's about to be a murder up in there. So he's standing, going to go get the cup, and that fool stood up behind him. I said, my mom always taught me the 3-foot rule, to be able to extend your arm, and that's your personal space. If anyone is closer than that, that's an issue. And Steve is within that. He is right there, and he's just huge, this big, huge Wrangler jeans wearing Amazon man. Next to this little guy. Phone rings 42 times, no voicemail. That's not a sign that there's some weird stuff going on. Whose phone ring? I mean, a house phone would ring that many times. It's got to stop at some point. The person you have called does not have a mailbox set up. Please call again. Nothing? None of that. Okay, little LG burner. That should have been included. He zipped himself in the tent, and he had another moment of reconsideration. Who was calling? Who was calling? Was it a timer type situation? Was it the person who hired him for the job, or did he do it himself? Hitler is getting a lot of TV attention this year. You guys watch Preacher? We know there was a actual character named Hitler on there. Then they have this whole go back in time situation, and they mention the vehicle from Back in the Future, the DeLorean. But what a question to pose upon each other. But I thought you could only go back to the point in time where, like, the machine was made or something like that. Y'all drop a comment below. Something worse would probably happen if, you mess with time. You take one and 3 more is going to pop up. It's like a weeds situation. You go snatch some outside, 700 more are going to grow. The greatest line of this episode would have to be, you didn't see my DeLorean out front? Admitted it at that point, right? Admission. Sucks because Steve says, hey man, my kid's gonna be there, and now you have some sort of, hey, now you're attached to what you were doing before. You had no ties, no physical ties of hurting someone who you knew loved that would be in that room. You just had the agenda of hurting that person of power, of potential power, and now this guy's kid is going to be there, younger people who have a future ahead of themselves, and here you are going to blow it for them, literally. He's got that tie on. His hair is all slicked down. His conscience is tearing him up, sweating. The AC is now blowing hard as heck. And Steve's like, sit down with me, which was creepy. Sit next to me now. No, I got to go. Sit next to me now. And he does it. Second best line of this episode is, you will thank me later. In other words, I think he was saying that you're not going to go through with it. You're going to stay here with me. We're going to sip this bottle that nobody else can have in the area. And we're just going to relax and be cool. Be cool. Minus the cup, straight out the bottle. No song dropped at the end. No song played. Straight to the credits. You know how we do it. I am going to say this episode was decent. It was cool. I'll give it an 8.0. It was straight choices. You want to be radical for your own reason, or you want to do what's right. Everybody could want to affect the future. Everyone could want to have a plan for how they feel stuff should go. But what you think is a good move is going to alter 900 other different things off of your one move that you think is good, but it might not be the greatest thing. It could be a horrible thing. Are you going to affect that timeline positively by just continuing on doing what's right, or are you going to do something drastic that's going to tear up everything else and sprout out who knows what else chaos in the process? Best thing he could do is sit back in front of that air conditioner and just enjoy the moment. That's how I took it. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Until the next time. Peace.